At 65, I want to find my first love. Hello, I'm a 65-year-old woman, just an ordinary grandmother living a quiet life. These days, young people sometimes tease me, saying, "Grandma, do people your age still fall in love?" And I always smile, because if only they knew, our generation once loved more fiercely, more carefully, and perhaps more deeply than they could imagine. Today, I'd like to share the story of my first love. And though it feels a little embarrassing to say this at my age, I've been thinking, I want to try to find him again. When I was 18. It was the spring of 1976. I was a high school junior, just 18, and the world seemed so simple back then. The sky was always blue, the breeze always smelled sweet, and walking home from school with friends felt like the best part of life. He was a student from the boys' high school in the next town. Every afternoon, he'd pass by the telephone pole where my friends and I stood chatting. The other girls would always hide their faces and giggle, but whenever I heard his footsteps, my heart would start pounding. I'd glance up, just enough to catch a look at him. Then, one day, he stopped. He looked right at me and said softly, "Do you live around here?" That one question shook something deep inside me. 2 days later, after school, he shyly handed me a note, a page torn from a blue-lined notebook. It read, "Every spring, when the cherry blossoms bloom, I think of you." Such a simple sentence, yet it stayed with me for decades. From that day on, I brushed my hair a little longer in the mirror each morning, and when I saw him walking by, I pretended to retie my sneakers, just to stay in that moment a bit longer. The rainy day. The first time our hands touched was on a rainy afternoon. A sudden shower poured down on my way home from school. I didn't have an umbrella, but he appeared out of nowhere, holding his open toward me. "Let's walk together," he said. "You'll catch a cold in the rain." My ears turned bright red. The umbrella was small, and our shoulders brushed again and again. That night, I stood before the mirror, staring at the spot where his shoulder had touched mine. Even my damp hair couldn't wash away the warmth I'd felt. After that, we started meeting secretly. A little park near our schools became our world. He loved poetry, and he thought deeply about life and people. To me, he was dazzling. One afternoon, he gave me a small pencil. "Use this to write down your dreams," he said. That night, in my diary, I wrote, "Someday, I want to become a poet who writes his name with my own hand." But time moves too fast when you're young. By senior year, the world around us had changed. He was studying for college entrance exams, and I had to quit school because of my family's financial troubles. My younger brother's tuition came first, so I started working at a small store in town. He sent me letters whenever he could. "Please wait for me. Once I get into college, I'll come see you." But about 6 months later, my father announced that we were moving, far away, immediately. No discussion, no time to say goodbye. That night, I sat at my desk and wrote his name over and over until the paper was soaked with tears. After that, I never saw him again. I didn't know if he went to college or where life took him. But every spring, when cherry blossoms bloomed, I thought of him, and of that line from his letter. "Every spring, when the cherry blossoms bloom, I think of you." That one sentence has lived quietly in the corner of my heart all these years. Time truly does fly. I'm married, raised 5 children, and now have grandchildren of my own. My husband is a good man, quiet, hardworking, devoted to his family. We've been together for over 40 years. Then one night, as I sat watching TV beside my sleeping husband, I glanced out the window. Cherry blossoms were swaying in the evening breeze, and suddenly, something deep inside me trembled. Where is he now? What kind of life did he have? I tried to brush the thought away. What nonsense, I told myself. I have a happy life. The past is the past. First love should stay a memory. But after that night, his name would not leave my mind. Does he ever think of me too? Does he ever see the cherry blossoms and remember that 18-year-old girl? I feel guilty for even wondering. My husband has shared his entire life with me. He is my present, while that young man is my first chapter. But the truth is, without that first chapter, there would be no story at all. Sometimes, when no one's looking, I open my old high school alumni website. I type his name into the search bar, but nothing comes up. Maybe he goes by another name now, or maybe he's no longer in this world. Still, I wish I could see him just once, not out of longing or regret, but simply to say, I still remember the letter you wrote me. It's still here, in my heart. The bench beneath the blossoms. These days, when I go to the park with my grandchildren, I always sit on a bench beneath the cherry trees. The little ones laugh and chase the petals as they fall, and I smile, watching them. And yet, when a single petal lands on my lap, my heart still flutters, the same quick, shy rhythm from so long ago. Time has carved lines across my face, but it hasn't erased that feeling. So I'm writing this story today, on the small, impossible chance that somehow, somewhere, he might hear it. If you do, please know that the girl who once shared an umbrella under the cherry blossoms still remembers you.